People cast their vote in Imphal Municipal Corporation election amid general strike. "213 candidates are in the fray, 157 in Imphal West and 59 in Imphal East. 2 members elected and contested. Proxy voting disrupts polling in various stations both in Imphal East and Imphal West districts. Chief Minister Okrami Bobby Singh still maintains that all-party team is yet to get appointment with central leaders on ILP. And poet, writer, artist, Sahitya Akademi awardee Laishram Samarendra passes away. He was 90. Hello and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Primetime News. I'm Laitama Monica bringing you the top stories. Voters exercised their franchise in the Imphal Municipal Corporation election amid the general strike and boycott called by KCP Poiri Meitei. The election was conducted to elect 52 ward development members and 27 councillors for 27 wards of Imphal Municipal Corporation. 86 candidates are contesting the 27 post of councillors, while 127 candidates are contesting the 52 ward development membership. 2 members have already been elected and contested. 1,75,864 voters will decide the fate of the candidates. Polling began at 8 this morning and concluded at 4 this afternoon. Voters in large number came out to cast their votes at polling stations in different wards since early morning. In Imphal West, voters cast their vote in 189 polling stations. Despite the ban imposed by the Joint Committee on Inner Line Permit System, many non-locals were seen casting their vote in various polling stations in Imphal West. Tight security arrangements were made to prevent untoward incidents in all wards. There were reports of sporadic minor scuffles at some polling stations. By and large, the polling was peaceful.
Nota.
Long queues of both male and female voters were seen in all the polling stations in Imphal East district since morning. 51,756 voters today exercised their franchise at 66 polling stations in 7 wards of Imphal Municipal Corporation in the district. 22 candidates fought for the post of 7 councillors and 38 candidates for ward development members. Congress and BJP did not field their candidate in ward number 26. A team of 5 police personnel, including 2 women police each, were deployed at every polling booth to ensure free and fair poll. Security measures were tightened at polling station number 21/8 and 21/7 on Ananda Singh Higher Secondary Academy campus, New Chakon, in Imphal East, as the SDO office has been shifted on the campus. Police officers kept a strict vigil at the polling stations. At polling stations 19/5 and 20/4, voters turned up since early morning. Earlier in the day, men voters outnumbered women voters. Thousands of non-Manipuris cast their votes in the Imphal Municipal Corporation election held today, even though Joint Committee on Inner Line Permit System imposed a ban on the non-Manipuris from casting vote. In most of the non-Manipuri inhabited areas, the non-Manipuris casted their votes under tight security. The non-Manipuris were seen mostly in Korai Telepati, Imphal East, Johnstone Higher Secondary School, Bhairodan Maxwell School, Kakulong, Major Khul in Imphal West. In some polling stations, non-Manipuris were seen as inner agent. proxy voting was reported at some polling stations of the Imphal Municipal Corporation election today. A team of Impact News came across chaos at polling station number 26/7 in Thamaiban Assembly constituency due to proxy voting. Polling agent of another objected the proxy voter, following which scuffle broke out between the supporters of two candidates and halted the voting for a few minutes. However, timely intervention from police personnel prevented any further misunderstandings and voting resumed. Proxy voting was also prevalent at 23/6 Bhagyabandhu Government Junior High School, Telepati, and 23/7 Eastern Wing and Western Wing. Polling agents objected to the proxy voting and reported to poll officials, after which the officers warned of taking action against proxy voters. Voting was halted for some time as people complained against proxy voting at polling station number 11/6 Chowkhat Thaurang Kanglup Club at Thauda Vabok Lekai in Kaisamthong Assembly constituency. The incident occurred after a candidate found out that a person impersonated a dead person and cast vote. People demanded that voting should be suspended. Kaisamthong MLA Eli Bomcha and officials of Imphal West Police rushed to the spot and voting resumed after about half an hour. Tension prevailed at 14/8 polling station at the Welfare Club Yai School Saugaizam Leirak following complaints against proxy vote. 9 members of a family whose names are in the voter list could not cast their votes as they had been already cast by proxy voters. Nandaibam Onika, who had been denied voting, appealed to the authority concerned to look into the matter and give the opportunity to cast their votes by holding repoll. Thamaiban MLA Khomukcham Joykishan termed the incident as unfortunate. He said the incident has made a mockery of election. The MLA also said he would urge the election authority to hold repoll.
Candidate punamaki agent lady. The presiding group lady ko. Agent singa presiding group tuga mariyanaga amundi launadana konadana agent mesen khanaraga ma thadawi yadi haji amma bawala hideva tung amaga minute khagi mamang adugi matung sida election vote lepadawni si hangadawni na lekai dagi naknaba lekai ngatana sidi municipality gi lekai dagi praja khomur kanda laga vote thingadawni adudi sidi lekai masengi nuksinadawni mongdo.
Sinam D. Jain of the same locality said polling was peaceful in the morning, but people complained of proxy voting after 1 p.m. and demanded suspension of voting. He said there was no misunderstanding between the candidate's agents and presiding officer. He also said voting was disrupted after a candidate called out his inner agent from the polling station. Some voter slips in Ward number 3 allegedly had the name of the candidate of the councillor along with the symbol of the party in violation of the Election Code of Conduct. The voter slips were detected at polling station number 9/31 Lalambung High School. BJP candidate for councillor in Ward number 3, Hizam Nutan Chandra, alleged that similar case happened at polling station number 9/24. He termed the incident as unfortunate. Nutan Chandra also accused the Congress government of not ensuring free and fair poll. He appealed to the authority concerned to look into the matter and take action.
Imphal Municipal Corporation free and fair in the parliamentary elections sigumba ong scenario basi masi aine yak masi examination la ko piu ni onate manamdi samna hairabada masi da makoina sarkar pai tawu tam tawba longke tawu mali manamduna aiwa mali na bo authority na masi matang examination la ko sani sigumba haiba ka sulita Imphal Municipal Corporation elections da magi mamin thare nakan kubak ye sibu kalo mongi no candidate no aduga masi aine yabra.
A scuffle broke out between Sagolban MLA R.K. Imo and ex-MLA of the same constituency, Dr. L. Loken, over alleged proxy voting by Congress workers. The incident took place at TG Higher Secondary School, 24/2 polling station of Sagolban Assembly constituency. Sources told Impact News that the two leaders rushed to the spot after hearing the news of the scuffle between Congress workers and non-Congress workers. The two leaders scuffled with each other while the police had a hard time controlling them. Voting was suspended for about an hour at a polling station due to the scuffle. Later, police controlled the situation. Let's take a short break. We'll be back with more news updates.
Admissions open. Medical Directorate amasung Department of Education SK Office Assistant amasung Revenue Department ke LDC Revenue Inspector Jiladar amadi mandal gi pangthokadaba aiba changyeng gi dama special course June gi tang ahum gi nungthil pung ahum dagi haujaragani. Akupa marol gi dama Proactive Academy Kwakaithil da contact tobiu.
Admission open. 6 months foundation plus C8 course 11 Science and Humanities. Intact capacity 25 students per class. Class commences on Monday 20th June 2016. For details contact Gurukul, Kaisamthong Hodam Lerak Maning, Airport Road, Imphal. In between 6 am to 9 am and 3:30 pm to 7:30 pm.
UNACO School admission notice for class 11 science prospectus along with admission form available at 500 rupees. Last date of form submission 8 June. Eligibility 50% aggregate and above for state board. CGPA 6 for UNACO students, CGPA 7 for other CBSE schools. Date of entrance test 11 June. Venue UNACO School, time 9 am. Result declaration 12 June. Direct admission for rank holders 80% and above in HSLC exam 2016 and CGPA 10 in AI SSC 2016. Exemption of admission and tuition fee for rank holders in HSLC exam 2016. Please contact 8131-070-337.
Welcome back. You're watching Primetime News. Chief Minister Okram Ibobi Singh has once again stated that the old political party team is yet to get an appointment with the central leaders. Okram Ibobi Singh today said the team is yet to get an appointment with the President, Prime Minister and Union Home Minister to discuss the conversion of the 3 bills passed by the State Assembly to an act. The Chief Minister today inspected the 12-kilometer stretch of roads from Waithau Path and Kairao Langdum till Waithau Chingol. He was accompanied by the officials concerned during the visit. Responding to query by media persons, the Chief Minister said instead of waiting for the appointment in Imphal, it would be better for the team to go to Delhi and wait for the appointment with the President there. He mentioned that rain has delayed the construction of tourist port at Waithau Path.
Appointment Pirakri Adubo Equai Ada Chatlaga Kara officially request over Kotpa Kratuna appointment PBU Hydra. Other station Tobul Lerga di pressure do. But the appointment Pangdana di Chatti Chatting Dabane. The Manipurgi Prajas in Su Moi Sesum Late Oga Haiba to Daidaba. Appointment Piraga can the Chatpadu Matamju Mangdredna. Other the minor towning money at the Wokoi Ada Chatlaga pressure Pinana Banat Minor Koyam Tanabane.
Kairao MLA Keith Hamarjit, who accompanied the Chief Minister in his visit, said if the weather permits, the road from Kairao Langdum to Waithau will be completed in the next 2 to 3 months. He appealed to the people to extend their cooperation for timely completion of the road. The Chief Minister asked them to report to the local MLA if the Keystone Infra Private Limited, which is engaged in the construction of the road, does not maintain quality.
This is important. National Highway the Bandung Torpo blockade Torpa Kutong Chata Lapakanda. All Kakching Palel Tawan Lapa Garipuna Maximasi Power Chatpa. Aduna Masia Kuna CMJ Honor Pachiquire. Amadi Reni season to Lakata Matam to Tela Spano Brina Koitani Manunda complete Togabagi Ideani mission Yakuna and Zarise. Masida Ahin Nujin Kaina Tabak Shurpa Matamda, Tinkai Pivigano, Blan Bokena Chimba Togumatamda. Komtok Piraga Pazagi, Queen of Wazaraba, say couldn't give a Tati Wabse, in Biraga Ketang relation, PBU have a issue, I may am the Tamzini.
Poet, writer, artist, theatre actor and Sahitya Academy Award winner Lashram Samarendra passed away this evening at his home at Yai School Hiru Hanbalekai. He wrote for the Manipuri Daily Puknapam under the pen name Ama. He was 90. Born on July 20, 1925 at Yai School Hiru Hanbalekai, Samarendra won Zamini Sundar Guha Gold Medal in 1975, Manipur State Kala Academy Award in 1975, Sahitya Academy Award in 1976, Kabir Ratna in 1992, Khoirom Tomchou Ningsing Sanagi Medal in 2000, Jananeta Irabot Mana 2003, and Dr. Kamal Kabir Ratna Ningsing Selgi Mana in 2004. He received Sahitya Academy Award for his poetry book Mamang Lekai Thambal Satle in 1976. His published books include Wa Amata Haige Telanga Poetry in 1962, Mamang Lekai Thambal Satle Poetry 1974. Tawan Michak Amana Ken Kiba 1979, Malemgi Mangal 1977, GDR Diary Travelogue in 1985. He taught in several schools in Manipur and served in the Education Department, Social Welfare Department and Art and Culture Department. Even though the public curfew imposed by the JCILPS and the general strike called by KCP Poire Maite did not have much impact on the Imphal Municipal Corporation polls, it affected the business communities in the state. JCILPS imposed the public curfew protesting the government's indifferences towards the issue of ILP. KCP Poire Maite boycotted the IMC election and called for general strike from 6 p.m. yesterday till 6 p.m. today. Pauna Bazaar, Thangal Bazaar and Ima Kaitel remained closed due to the general strike. People today held sit-in at Lilong Haroibi in Thoubal Assembly constituency demanding inner-line permit in the state to protect the indigenous people. The protest was organized by Lilong to Soipokpi Diesel Auto Rickshaw Association and other organizations. Inner-line permit system supporters in Imphal East Block, Imphal Ukrul Road in Yangon-Popi area. All the commercial establishments including shops, markets and educational institutes remain closed. Passenger vehicles remained off the road and women of the area blocked the road by hanging fanig. Similar scenes were seen at Glatabi area and the Lamlai police station where ILPS supporters block all the roads by burning tires and placing boot locks. College Students' Council Manipur, a joint body of 20 colleges, will set the administrative blocks of the Valley-based colleges. Speaking to media persons at DM College campus, convener L. Dhanachandra says the council made a demand to release of the students who were arrested in connection with the ILP stir within 48 hours on the 30th of last month. He said the council had to take the step of closing A blocks as the authority turned a deaf ear. He said ILP is not for one person and appeal to the people to support the step of the council.
Manipur da college apun bagi oina kogi administrative block solution jangani benolena lakadruba tarik mari degi haugadruba koi BA BSc BCom gi exam da kogi fourth semester gi oiba exam da koi college student council na koi matam kaktana boycott tawjagani ILP gi issue asida mahiroi kharana yam wana koi jail gi kuthang da ngaji phawba laita duna lairi hairi basara asida kogi mahiroi kharana ihausi sakot pibagi muhutta nakalamarom laibigi koi ujarakpana kogi khungtha jiro khacharakpani.
President of Kanglei Park Students Association Moirang Them Lakshman said it is very unfortunate that Okram Henry has cited KSA as an immature organization associated with politics. He said when the public is demanding release of the 5 KSA volunteers who caught and interrogated 2 non-Manipuris for adulteration of salt, Okram Henry's statement to portray KSA in negative light is very unfortunate and it shows that Okram Henry is involved in the adulteration scandal.
Azuni tang ama asida koi Okram Henry na thum gi ponyan aduga masi mari lainari ba issue asig mari lainana mari lainada ba mongda preliminary electronic media gi kuthang da koi KSA gi imsa chokpa ya ba mongda KSA si karigum makhali koi rajti wala group sing mari lainaba natra KSA si rajti party koi political party amagum ngang ki sakhiba du mahak masama yamna kanna immature oiba loinana yamna taning tamang onaba mari makhong khangdaba yam nongning makhali phagini hana khone laujai.
On the other hand, KSA Secretary HRD Angauton Kuman warned the government of intense agitation if the 5 KSA volunteers are not released unconditionally at the earliest. He also said Imphal Ziri Road will be blocked and food items sold by the non-Manipuris will be monitored as part of the agitation and asked the dealers of Tata Salt to surrender to KSA by the 4th of this month.
Karigumba atu matamda mokoi manga jathadok tragadi Imphal Jiribam National Highway sida economic blockade tawagi khongjang sangsilakani makhatana lairiba Manipur da lairiba tongan bakery item sing more dagi pusilakpa chana thangna problem sing asina chingba sing asida khoi validity helabra hendabra level thabra thadabra haksang songai oibra oidabra habna chingba makhatana khoi drive chathagani aduga ngasi nong nini si manungda miyang gi oiba mass rally amasu pangthogani.
Students of Manipur University today burned the effigies of Vice-Chancellor Professor H.N.K. Sarma, former Registrar Professor N. Lokendra and Deputy Registrar Dr. R.K. Jotin to protest the publication in local dailies that the reservation policy in the university changes from time to time according to the government policy. Students burned the effigies outside the main gate of the university. Protesting students also shouted slogans.
Deputy Registrar Thadora Iba press statement si masi maram chade maram di UGC ki norm satnarani hare Gazette ki matungina state norm satnarani hana satna khibani 2014 15 15 16 satna khibani habani aita di UGC norm satna ka dori bra state norm satna ka dori ba matang double stranded order aita sigi clarification si MU ki authority na pi ga dabani until adu pidri phogda akoi Manipur University close option gani shut down to gani kanamta exam to bayaroi like tam bayaroi akoi like tam dana to su to kani
Kangleipak Communist Party Military Joint Committee KCP MJC has claimed responsibility for the planting of bomb at the house of RIMS Deputy Director Y. Rajendra at Androkuno on May 30. In a press release, the underground outfit said the bomb was planted under its new strategy, Safe Kanglei Mission. The outfit also said it has been keeping a strict vigil on RIMS. A person allegedly caught for vehicle theft by police commando and handed over to Lamlai police died of hanging in police custody this morning. The person has been identified as Sagolse Manglem alias Manglem B alias Inau Tombi, aged 38, son of late S. Goroba of Kairao Bitra, Awanglekai. Manglem was caught while attempting to steal a Yamaha FZ motorcycle on the 30th of last month. Before we end, a quick look at the headlines once again. People cast their vote in Imphal Municipal Corporation election amid general strike. "213 candidates are in the fray, 157 in Imphal West and 59 in Imphal East. 2 members elected and contested. Proxy voting disrupts polling in various stations both in Imphal East and West districts. Chief Minister Ukrami Bobby Singh still maintains that all-party team is yet to get appointment with central leaders on ILP. And poet, writer, artist, Sahitya Academy awardee Lashram Samarendra passes away. He was 90.